only supports mono. Mine supports mono. Mic setup. What's up, Sir Can? Oh shit. Get everything set up here. Oh, Davey, I just like it when you just stop by and say hey. Just a thumbs up, just a quick thumbs up. I know you got a lot of other channels you have to watch. And give your support to. Wait, I don't even know if there's any point in playing music because of you can't even hear it because of the freaking microphone. Just gotta give support to other channels. I got a lot of channels I support. Not just yours. I want to leave you guys with a. I want to start you guys off with a banger really quick as I get everything set up here.
Well, I set up my ring light, got my mic just right, got my Red Bull cracked and my camera tight. Talking to my viewers, spilling all the tea. Told them how my cuz band's twice removed from me. He's got a lifted truck and a jealous streak. He don't like my streams or my upload streak. I see a dust cloud kicking down the drive, and now I'm praying this video don't go live. So I'm looking out the window, peeking through the blinds, hiding all my gear like I'm running from a crime. Y'all can like and share, but keep it on the low before my cuz band kicks in the front door. Yeah, love's a little tangled in this old family tree, but tonight it's just me, YouTube and secrecy. He thinks I'm filming cooking tips or crafts, but I'm spilling tea with memes and awkward laughs. He don't know I'm trending in 4 small states. Guess being viral don't mean cleaning plates. Yeah, love's a little sketchy in this backwoods fantasy, but tonight it's just me, YouTube and privacy. He's my blood, he's my man, he's my broadband band. He still don't get why I call my fans a fan. If he finds my clips with that clickbait heat, there's gonna be a brawl down at Cousin Pete's. So I'm looking out the window, peeking through the blinds, trying not to say his name too many times. He's got boots on gravel and keys in hand, and I'm acting cool like I ain't got a plan. It's a wild kind of love on the family tree, but tonight it's just me, YouTube and strategy. All right, y'all, that's it for the stream. Smash that like, pray for me. He just parked.
That song is inspired by one of our fellow streamers. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Well, how's everyone doing today on this Thursday? Was that today's Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Golly. Sounds like one of my dogs is trying to get in right now too. I saw a lot of messages pop up on the chat while I was getting everything set up. Buenos dias, Sir Can. Buenos dias, the Hungry Hangout, my lover. Foxy, good morning. Alright. golly, I don't know why I woke up so stiff and sore today, like terribly, like terrible back pain today. Oh, this gosh dang, I don't think the weather's shifting. I think it's just lame out, if that makes sense. But it's like it's not gonna. Every time it rains, my back absolutely gets destroyed. But no, it's just staying. It's staying just like this all week. What's the pressure doing? Because that's what it is. Yeah, staying the same. Oh, it's 30. It's 29.97, and it's rising. So that might have something to do with it. Hmm. None of all these numbers and stuff. They don't make any sense to me at all. Whatever. Must be nice. Nice. I didn't want to stream today, and everyone's like, "Are you gonna stream this morning?" And I'm like, "All right, you guys convinced me. Let's freaking get after it." Let's. And then, if you guys saw in the Discord, everyone's Davey and Sirkan are going hard on the Flying90 challenge, and Davey's like, "We need to see a running stat one." I'm like, gosh, man, I've been trying to balance cycling and running because I've been having so much fun with both. Oh. But as you guys saw in the title today, is never eating red dye 40 again. And I swear that stuff has such a gnarly effect on my overall mood and vibe. Like, we got this cake from Nothing But Cakes, and it was super tasty, don't get me wrong, but the red velvet cake is just full of red dye 40. And yesterday I lost my bike flasher, my rear flasher. I don't know where the heck that dang thing is. And like I'm like super bummed out about it. And I don't know why. Um, and then I was like putting the pieces together. And, like I woke up still like really bummed out. I mean, it's just a $20 bike flasher, right? And then I was like, wait a second. There's full of red dye 40 in that freaking cake. So it makes total sense now. I just have like zero motivation. I just don't care about anything. I'm like, what? You know what? Forget my YouTube streak. Forget going to work today. Let's just lay in bed and be just pieces of crap. And it's like, you can't. That's not an option. Being a piece of crap isn't an option. Laying in bed all day isn't an option. Oh, I feel like stuff like red dye 40 and just other synthetic chemicals, they're all just designed to control us and suppress our desires and suppress our moods and like prevent us from getting out of there. That's why like really healthy like people or athletes, just don't care or they don't eat that kind of shit. It's like I'm done. I'm done eating high sugary things. I'm done eating crap. Like it's just not worth it. For what, one piece of cake yesterday? No, thanks. And like I've kind of had this mindset where it's like I've decided if I've flipped it. So starting out, it's like, oh, I change, I'm changing my habits because I hate my body. Like I hate the way I look, right? But now it's like different. It's like comparing it to cake or some like shitty thing. It's like, no, I don't hate myself enough to eat that stuff. Like I love my body. I don't want to poison it with shit. Oh. So when you see people eating like crap, it's like, oh wow, you really hate your body. For changing you gotta change your mind. Change your mind to change your outcome. It's kind of bummer we can't hear the music anymore. Well, you guys can't hear the music anymore. So that's what today's theme is eating right and not hating your body to eat shit. If that makes sense. It makes sense in my head, and it's still pretty early, so I don't even know really what I'm saying right now. Like I could just be mumbling for all you guys know. And oh, Monster Gaming, what's up, dude? Good to see you. It's been a while. How many days in a row have we been doing morning stretching? I don't even know. I think it's at least over 13. And I think we're getting really close to halfway there on a year on the daily vlogs too. Let's see here. We're at 100. Gosh, we've been stuck in the 160s for so long on the daily vlogs. 165. Like real talk, guys. I'm starting to feel burnt out on those too. Like I love them. I love doing a daily vlog, right? But it's just the routine. I mean, I'm a huge into routines though, right? So, but coming home, filming all day, coming home, taking 2 hours ish, about 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours to edit, and then it's like boom, instantly going to bed, and then just starting it all over again. I'm just like, oh. There were some times where I would just love to just chill out and watch TV for the evening, but I can't because I have to edit my vlog from today. But that's why, like I always say, like that's why I posted at noon, in case I don't feel like editing that night. Then I have the morning to edit it. But I sleep better. I sleep better knowing it's completed, if that makes sense. And I can't give Davey a merch store shout out yet without first giving a shout out to my girlfriend, because she basically carried the whole merch store until recently, and Davey just bought something. Oh, it is morning on my side. You're right. So we have another full day of just getting after it. But shout out to Davey. Shout out to my girlfriend and Davey for supporting my merch store. I really appreciate you guys. Like, you have no idea. You people, open a merch store and they upload their logos and their designs and stuff, and they think like, oh, no one's probably ever gonna buy these. And then when you see that little notification, you get so stoked, like, oh, hell yeah. I mean, also shout out to Foxy for supporting buying me a coffee. That's super rad too. Oh. Asher, what's up, dude? Buenos dias. Oh. Golly. Oh, we're not doing much stretching today, are we? Morning stretch, more like morning complaining. What's my name? Flying90. That's my name. You should have seen it on my birth certificate. The doctor was so confused, and my mom's like, I want to name him Flying90. And they're like, what? Yeah, because he's going to do great things one day. And he was born in 1990. I think Asher's new. Yeah, I haven't seen that name before either. It's interesting, right? There's an interesting dynamics going on in the Discord right now with people talking about gaming, and I think, uh, yeah, that's exactly it. Monster Gaming. There's this one guy. I think he's relatively young. I think he's like 15 or 16. But his name's, well, I won't say his name on here, but then we have another guy who's a little bit older, and the one guy's like, you play any shooting games?" And he's like, "No, I used to be a soldier." And then they're kind of like arguing back and forth a little bit, like, Fortnite, Fortnite isn't a soldier game. It's just a player versus player game. It's funny. It's like Discord is kind of like a melting pot of dynamics a little bit. Oi. Was that yesterday or was that the day before? But yeah, you're the one that inspired. If we get 10 likes, we do 10 push-ups. We only got 6 more to go. If I even can do them today. Push-ups isn't that bad. Your mom can do 10 push-ups, you know. One of my favorite runners in his last video or his recent video, he's like, he just ran 300 miles and he had 3 to go. He's like, it's just a 5K left, and he's like, your mom could run a 5K. Oh, and that's so true. You know, like a 5K is not that hard, you guys. You have 5 more to go. Tell your friends, share the stream. Oh. If all 8 people watching could donate $1,000 to buy me a coffee. We're just shooting for the stars now. Four more to go. Let's see Max do some push-ups. Golly, the internet's freaking going slow today. What in the Lord's good name is going on here? But yeah, now I gotta buy a new bike flasher. Circling all the way back to that conversation. It's like do I really think that a little flashing thing? This is the bike flasher, which is also, if you guys didn't know, this is bullshit in sign language. Learned something new today. Do I really think this like little tiny bike flasher is gonna be enough to stop some idiot that's texting and driving from hitting me? No, probably not. But it does give me a little peace of mind that I know that it's back there. And maybe it's just this little thing that's just enough to get someone to notice me. I try my best to wear like really bright colored running. Well, I do wear bright colored running stuff, but I try to wear like really brightly colored cycling gear, just to hope that I'm more noticeable out there. Because people are so distracted. I saw an interesting video yesterday with Adam Carolla, and it was talking about how cops are more willing to go after like the taxpayers because they know they can get money out of them. Like we're a money maker for the police. And one of the things they were talking about was like how, um, you know, like mom and pop local businesses, specifically flower shops, you know, they have to get permits and pay all these taxes and everything. But then you see all the illegals on the corner just selling flowers. You know, they don't have permits. They don't pay their taxes. It's cash only. And the city just looks the other way, like, oh well, they don't have licenses. They don't have um, identification. You know, we'll never be able to find them if we give them tickets and stuff. So we just don't even bother going after them. It's like, what? And it's all just a money making thing. They'll pull over the mom with a car full of kids doing 75 and a 65 because they know that she'll pay that ticket. Whereas the illegal, they're like, well, the illegal's going to cost us money. Taxpayers will pay normal functioning tax paying citizens will pay the fine, but these illegals are just going to cost us money. Am I really 40? No, I'm only 34. I'm not 40. I'll be 40 one day, though. 6 more years to go. Yeah, my age for real is 34. 3, 4. And it's like, and I saw an email from Fox Racing yesterday saying, "We're sorry. It." I think it's a little bit of gaslighting from these businesses. Like, oh, we're so sorry that the tariffs are gonna jack up the prices. And it's like, shut up. Stop putting it off on the consumer. Maybe your CEOs and your top people don't deserve all these high raises. Like, lower their salaries. Hey E, how's it going? And it's like, okay, so we have this like tariff war going on right now, right? When it's over, when eventually who knows how long, like, are the prices going to go back down? No, they're going to stay the same forever. They're always going to be constantly rising. They're never going to go back down. It's crazy. Gas prices are never going to go back down to $1 or two. They just like to slowly do this to us. That's why I've decided to run for president. Vote for me. My campaign is going to be America First. By the end of the stream today, Foxy's going to have a new boyfriend. She's going to move to the Netherlands. Netherlands would be awesome. They have a great biking infrastructure there. Free healthcare. You're 18. What message will you give it to me? Happy birthday, Monster Gaming. They have these things there. I mean, they're not just central to Netherlands, but they have them there. They're called velomobiles, and they're these like sweet bikes where you sit in, and I think there's just 2 wheels, but sometimes they have 3. And it's like this whole encapsulated pod. You're in, think of like speed racer looking type things, and they just all cruise around on those things. Like, that looks so freaking fun. You can really get moving on them too. There's a few people here in America that ride those too, and they get pulled over by the cops. They're like, "Oh, that thing needs to be registered." And it's like, "It's just a bicycle." And then the cops is like, "Oh, well, I've never seen anything like that before." It's like, yeah, you dumbass, because you're freaking retarded. Like, yesterday when we were biking, there was the dumbest cop ever that we didn't like when I say stopped us, I don't mean like we got pulled over. Um, we're going along the bike path, like the bike lane, and there was some traffic coming in and out like really hard, right? But there's so much traffic that they had to put a cop there. They're paying a cop instead of just putting up a light. Um, and he stopped us right in the turning lane. He's like, "Oh, stop, guys!" And I was like, "What?" And then so then where we were sitting, basically blocked the traffic for them to come in, right? And it's like, why would you stop us right here? Yeah, so unsafe. It was so stupid. And it's like, good thing I had enough wherewithal to look behind us and be like, "Oh, are you trying to go this way?" So then we backed up a little bit so we wouldn't get hit. And we could all become expats and move to the Netherlands. Boy. If I'm moving anywhere, it's gonna be somewhere where I look like everyone there, and they're like, "Oh, whoa, Max the Red, welcome home, brother." Oh. You finally have arrived, brother. Everyone calls me brother automatically. What's your favorite thing to do there, E? What's like your top 10 activity? Hit us with the top 5 activities that you like to do for fun in the Netherlands. Boy. I don't know how to do a neck massage. That one's kind of scary for me because that whole like there's so much nerves and stuff going on up there. Jason Moreland, what's up, dude? Long time no see. How's the job hunt going? Boy, that's another thing too, guys. I gotta get a new job. I really love my job at the fire academy, but I'm not making enough money, and it's getting really depressing. Like the not making money part is getting depressing. I mean, even if I just worked 6 hours there every single day, that'd be a lot better. Biking, sailing, golf, hiking, lot nice, dude. Netherlands sounds awesome. You got a job this today and you start Monday? Heck yeah, dude. That's super stoked. Are you gonna still work at the fiberglass place, or are you done with that place? Boy, if all 9 of you could buy like 20 things from my merch store, that would be awesome. 20 things every single day. Oh. I don't actually. One thing too, guys. I want to just put that out there that I don't set the prices for that stuff. It's all print on demand, so that way I don't have to have any inventory and deal with shipping and all that. Ah. But I will say that like compared to anyone else on YouTube that I see, all of my shirts and hoodies and everything are a lot cheaper. Oh, you're only getting 30 hours a week. Oof. Yeah, I only get about 40 to 50 hours a month at the fire academy, and it's just not cutting it anymore. Like if I got 30 hours a week at the academy, I'd be so much happier too. But yeah, it's not enough to survive with all the prices of everything going up and all this. It's like we need more money to survive. Like, oh, the price of goods are going up, but our our income's not going up. It's still staying the same. If they could lower our income, they would. I'm just trying to buy a laundromat, you guys. Flying 90, laundry and tan, and sandwiches. Oh, nice. Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Do you have that like new job jitters where you're kind of like, I'm uncertain about what's gonna happen, but I'm also excited for it too. Do you put in your 2 weeks at the fiberglass place, or do you just show up and you like quit? Snacko Matt. Dude, Sirkan's on it. You want to come work for us, Sirkan? Wait, I would like real talk, and I'm not just bullshitting. I love things named after me, right? Hey Wolfie. Right, like I want a Flying 90. I don't drink, but I want a Flying 90 IPA so bad. Or a Flying 90 Sassy non-alcoholic beer so bad, right? So if I owned a oh damn, we got another buy me a coffee. Thank you. Thank you, Foxy. I really appreciate it. We're a little bit closer to our goal of a $500,000 for our laundromat. um, like real talk, guys, I would name a sandwich after each of you. Uh, no, red dye is a synthetic um, dye that they put in like food. It's like food coloring. Do I get the full amount? I don't know. I haven't cashed out yet. I didn't even. Whoa! Holy freaking shit, dude! What? 200 bones? You are crazy. You are you are absolutely insane. Unreal, Foxy. You are legendary. Absolutely legendary. You're too kind. There's so many messages going on right now. I'm just blown away. You're unreal. We got you, 90. Well, I got you guys too. Foxy doesn't like the full feet. She just likes the toes. Just the toes when they when they pop up. You guys, Foxy, I super appreciate it. You were way too kind. Unreal. Absolutely unfreaking real. My mind's blown. You guys with your generosity. It's too kind. I'm just this little guy doing yoga in my freaking bedroom. And the fact that you guys support me is just mind blowing. She's the real MVP. We'll definitely be naming a sandwich after her. What kind of sandwich what would be the Foxy sandwich? Next message she posts. Actually, Max, I hate sandwiches, so or what? No, what was it? I think she said she really liked the Reuben sandwiches. Boom. Danielle and I are on it. We're on the same. She's she's got my back. Doesn't like turkey. Ooh, hot melt sandwiches. Yeah, those are really great. But actually, our fundraising goal, what we're fundraising for, um, never ordering online food. Danielle and I, we want to go on a road trip from here, from where we live. We're on the Central Coast, if you guys didn't know that. And we want to go down to Joshua Tree, 'cause she's never been there. And on the way there, we want to stop at the King's Hawaiian Factory. Um, and they also have a restaurant there. So we want to go. The King's Hawaiian sweet rolls. Well, they have a restaurant there on the way, and so if we want to stop there on our way to Joshua Tree. Boy. And of course, we'll be bringing the cameras along, right? I'm just so like self-conscious about we'd have the we'd have the Jason Moreland grilled cheese and tomato soup. Oof. I like a good grilled cheese. Danielle is really good at making grilled cheese too. Oh, hello, Spidey. You've been changing your name up a lot, Galaxy Moon. Oh, but yeah. I don't think red dye 40 doesn't come from insects. It's a ours is a synthetic chemical, and so it like really affects your mood and stuff, and your like your overall well-being. And it's in like red velvet cake, a fruit punch, chips. It's just like no more, no more red dye 40. There's at least as much as you can. Oh, yeah, it's some terrible stuff. It's terrible for you. It's in like Twizzlers. My Instagram's name is the Flying90, but I haven't been on there in almost 3 months now. I think February. Yeah, almost 3 months. I just put all my focus into, as far as like social media goes, I just put all of my focus into YouTube. Your cops are hitting off Handy? What? It's probably not, to be honest. We could look it up really quick. It says it's banned in a lot of. Oy. Uh, let's see. Yeah, it's an artificial dye commonly used in the United States. You're on listening only mode. That's not. Good luck at your 7:30 meeting. It's not banned across the European Union, but its use is subject to stricter regulations compared to the United States. In the EU, a lower red AC is approved for food use. However, products containing this dye must carry a warning label stating that it may have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children. Switzerland has banned the use of it in all food products. Then it gets to the United States. In contrast, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration continues to approve the use of red dye 40 in foods, cosmetics, and medications. However, there is growing concern among health experts and advocacy groups about its potential effects on behavior and health, especially in children. America, right? This is me waving a little American flag. Golly, I can't believe you, Foxy. That's crazy. You're just, you're too rad. I mean, I don't think there's anything about, uh, there's no such thing as being too rad, but you're a real one, like the kids say. Boy. Would you guys rather do it where uh, we have like 3 or 4 different little California Is the corruption in the USA? Yeah, 1,000%. There's corruption in the USA. um, we have like 3 or 4 different little California trips. So I think once we hit our goal, or hit a goal of $1,000, um, would you guys want to pick where we went, or would you want us to pick where we went? We could do a a poll of different locations. And why do I wear a cap? It's because I just woke up and my hair looks like crap. And it's also holding the microphone open up. We pick, okay. There's this other one we want to go to. We're how close are we? We could get there in a day. We would camp there, but we want to go to the Grand Canyon, the west rim of the Grand Canyon, and that's the side where they have like the McDonald's. And I know we're talking about eating healthy, but like, let's go to the McDonald's. Do I know planking? Yeah. Um, we want to go to the Grand Canyon and then rent e-bikes, and you can go on like a really sweet bike tour around the Grand Canyon. Oh, you can't see it because of the camera. Yeah, they say planking's a really good ab exercise. Oy. It helps having a timer. Oy. Yeah, going to the Grand Canyon would be fun. Um, these are all things we've never done together, right? So I'm just naming them off. I'd love to go to Sedona with her. Um, yeah, 2 minutes is a long time to plank. I would just start out with like 10 seconds and then go to 30 seconds and then from 30 seconds. Once you do 30 seconds pretty comfortably, then jump up to a minute and just every time I do push-ups or planks while I'm drinking coffee, like it starts to come back up. Oy. Boy. I think it's time to bust out Fred Durst. Because we're gonna keep on rolling, partner. You know what time it is. Oy. I feel like I just got into like a bus crash yesterday or something. You know the funny thing too about having all these different sandwiches named after our YouTube friends is you'd come in and you'd be like, what's the Foxy Reuben? It's like, oh dude, you gotta try it. We could have like you could just if the sandwich is named after you, you could decide if you want like your real picture or like or like your whatever your profile pic is, you could decide if you want that up there. It's like, oh that's that, you know. Boy. Just be called the Foxy, right? Well, you know how like sometimes in sandwich places it says like the Foxy, and then it gives you the breakdown below it. Spike jackets. No, I haven't. But I'm from being a '90s kid and like into motocross. That makes me think of the Metal Militia. Where did my phone go? Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of the Metal Militia? So the Metal Militia was like a, and it still is. Um, they were kind of like the bad boys of the dirt bike industry back in the day. With like Brian Deegan, Twitch rode for him. Um, Ronnie Feist. Who else? Jeff Ox Coca-Cola. I've said his last name wrong. Um, Todd Potter was a big one. Let's see. This is kind of the best photo I could find right here. But they would always wear spikes. They'd wear spikes on their riding gear and stuff. You can't really see too well because of all the glare. The Metal Militia. They always would say like kids in honor roll would look up to Travis Pastrana, and kids in detention would look up to the Metal Militia. Like our dude Davey kind of lives relatively close to Travis Pastrana and Pastrana Land, and he's never heard of Travis Pastrana, and I'm like, mind blown, dude. That's crazy to me. Boy. Oh, the toes are back. Do we need another channel on the Discord where it's just screenshot of my toes, then we could just post toe photos? Everyone else uh that doesn't like watch the streams constantly is just gonna be like, why are there so many toe photos of Max? Boy. And today, well, something looks like it's trying to break out. Call him what's I was gonna say the 7 little piggies, but I got more than 7 toes. The 10 little piggies. Do you guys have any fun weekend plans you're looking forward to this weekend? It's Easter. It's 420. Um, that's about it as far as big activities, I think. It's so interesting to me how Easter lands on a different time every year. Yeah, I know, 420 Easter. I don't smoke anymore, but um, I've always wanted to go on an Easter egg hunt where there's like little nuggies in Easter eggs. You like deviled eggs? My mom likes to make deviled eggs, and I think Daniela likes deviled eggs too. I'm not a big fan of eggs in general. I like scrambled eggs and what's it called when you over easy? I think where you take a little piece of toast and you poke the yolk and you get it all up in there. But I don't like deviled eggs. Yeah, okay, so she does. I remember. Just the consistency of the egg part is just oh, that just doesn't. Oh, kind of makes my stomach upset just thinking about it. Oh, today, guys, you want to join? We're gonna go live. I'll try to go live at lunch if the time allows. Oh, but that means I have to bring my iPad. Maybe I'll just use my phone too. Um, but you guys have to see the sandwich that Daniela made for me last night to take to lunch today. You guys won't want to miss that. We'll call it sandwich reveal. Just make sure you got notifications turned on. Boy. Oh, golly. If we ever hit the point where we could do like super chat and stuff like that, like at 3,000, we're at. I just looked this morning. We're getting closer, but not not anywhere that close. But we're at 1,060 public watch hours. I'll take a screenshot and post it to the Discord if you guys want to see where I'm at. But it'll be if we hit the part where we're able to do like super chat and stuff like that, we'll do it where it'll do like one push up is that's a great one. We haven't done an alternate timeline in quite a while either. This is all this dang work is just getting in my way. Maybe this weekend. That'd be a good one for this weekend. Ooh. There won't be self-service to bring you guys along either. But on Sunday, Danielle and I have kind of been throwing around the idea of going up to the Carrizo Plains. And she really wants to go for a 10-mile run. So we're like, oh, the Carrizo Plains would be an easy one. Because it's like relatively flat and you could just run out 5 miles and then come back 5 miles. So that'd be a cool video to show you guys. But that might be on Sunday. And then, but on Saturday, we could just chill on Saturday and do an alternate timeline. I don't think anything's planned. I know it's her nephew's last baseball game, question mark. I guess that's backwards for you guys, huh? So I'll probably try going to that. Boy. Now we're just on the. I haven't really done much stretching, but now we're just on the chill part of this. But that could give me some downtime on Saturday. I was thinking about going for a pretty gnarly bike ride too. But if we're gonna go run 10 miles on Sunday, I might save it for that too. Like, oh, there's just so many there's just so many activities. What a first world problem. I can't decide which hobby I want to do. And I'm not trying to like complain or constantly talk about politics, but like what a privilege where we live in America that you can waste so much time complaining about things going on, you know? And I'm not trying to say point to any one thing directly, but yeah, your neck. My dog Charlie's outside and Higgins is sleeping. I know we haven't seen any dog buttholes. So maybe based on Danielle's just last message, maybe we will or maybe we won't go on Sunday. Boy. Gosh. On the TV you got the they're talking about different bike parks. I want to ride a bike park so bad. That looks like so much freaking fun. You guys want to see him? He's right here. Oi. Come here, sir. The people haven't seen your butthole today. Yeah. Oh. Oh, Charlie. Oh, good morning, sweet boy. Share everyone your little heart. He has a. It's kind of hard to tell, but he has a heart in his fur. Yeah. Oh. Oh. What have you been doing? Have you been playing with rugby? Oh, Charlie. Oh, he just looks so happy. Oh, silly boy, huh? I had a friend. His name's he's still alive. His name's Nick, and he used to have this like I don't know how else to call it, what kind of dog it was, but like a lassie type dog, where it could go like this, like just touch his nose, and it would go like it was trained to do that. Okay, let's not put your exposed butthole on my pants. Say hey everyone. Oh yeah, big time. Super attached to my dog. The other day, it was in the videos. It was was it? Yeah, last week. I was out running, and they all have GPS collars, and I got a notification saying that he got out and he was around the corner, and I sprinted back to the car. I was at work too, and I sprinted back, and then drove to my house, and I was like, hello, and it was just a glitch in the GPS system. He was fine, but I was worried, huh? And then the next day, is when we were getting all those really creepy ring people on the ring camera. And I was like, are these mofos breaking into my backyard? Because I would hate it if anything happened to these guys. Yeah, oh, huh, buddy. I like to take my dogs for a walk, but they actually walk all over me. Oh. Does he know any tricks? He's pretty good at sitting. He doesn't understand fetch. He doesn't understand, it's weird. He has, like, this bone he really likes. And so, like, go get it, and I'll toss it. And he just thinks I'm, like, throwing it at him. It's really, really odd. And then a second later, he'll put it in his mouth. The other dog can carry stuff in its mouth, but not Charlie for some reason. He doesn't quite get that. I also need to give him a bath this weekend too. But he doesn't really know too many tricks. I mean, I'm sure he could. He's a Jack Russell Terrier, so they're pretty dang smart. But as far as like tricks for me, I'm just happy with him just sitting. Higgins is right over there. He's sleeping. Or are we talking about the all brown one? That one's Rugby. Rugby's downstairs. Come on, Charlie. Oh, my sweet boy. Rugby's like a year and 7 months now, 6 months. Whew, you got some stinky breath, buddy. Well, gang, we've just hit an hour. Oh, nice downward dog. Good stretch, Charlie. Oh, a little butthole action. Giving the people what they want. I don't think anyone wants to see my butthole, Max. Yeah. Oh. It's a mutual attachment here. You giving some people some ASMR dog sniffs? That's nice of you, Charlie. No, he doesn't bite my beard, but he does. Hey, Donald, good to see you right at the end here, buddy. Hopefully you're having a great day. He doesn't bite my beard, but he does step on it. And that, oh my gosh, that hurts so bad. He like constantly press on it. It's like, oh, buddy, You're pulling my beard. Well, should we go for a walk, Charlie? Hmm? A little walkie walk? Hmm? Well, everyone, I super appreciate the stream. Like I was saying, I didn't really think about, I wasn't planning on streaming at all today either. I woke up just feeling like super over it and just, oh. Thanks, Donald. I'm doing pretty good now. That's why, like, even if I wake up in a terrible mood, just this hour of hanging out with you guys and just chatting it up, just like always, like, it always gets my morning turned around. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Thank you, Donald. Yeah, I really appreciate it, Foxy, as always. You're a freaking legend. I extremely appreciate your donation to the Buy Me a Coffee. And Daniela, you're the best. Sir Can, you're freaking awesome. Thank you so much for doing the Flying 90 challenge. Yeah, I look off today. I know. The Red Die 40. Monster Gaming. Donald, I appreciate all you guys for showing up. Your guys' support you don't know how much it means to me. Like I said in the Discord, sometimes I just feel like a freaking dork with a camera. Boy. Good luck on your toes. Hopefully, smashing your toes sucks. I would only wish that on my worst enemies. Boy. But yeah, just like Sir Can said, do hard things. I'll have to share some Andy Glaze footage to the Discord. But yeah, please join us on Discord. We got a great community over there. We're all motivating each other. We're all rooting for each other. And yeah, as always, guys, I really appreciate it. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. And I'll see you guys at lunchtime when we do a sandwich review. Sandwich review. Boy. But yeah, have a fantastic Thursday. Don't forget to get after it. Do something every single day to make yourselves better than you were yesterday. And I'll see you guys later.